What's up, everybody? Another day, another dollar. Today I'll be talking about the day I bought my Mercedes-Benz. Let me tell you, it's quite a fucking story. It's quite a story. So, I had recently came up on some credit to go buy a car. You know? And I said, cool, I want to get this nice car. I wanted to get a car that I could have fun with, work on, you know, do projects on, all that good stuff. And what better car, I thought, in my mind, I always had a thing for the Scion FRS, or what others may know as Subaru BRZ, or the Toyota 86. Whatever, it's all the same car, made by the same person, whatever. So I'm like, all right, bet, you know, I'm gonna go get this white one. I wanted a white one with black rims, you know? So I'm like, all right, get a white one, probably put some black rims on it. So in Maryland, I went to Car Biz. I don't know if people may know what Car Biz is or whatever. And I had a Subaru that I wanted. I was well within my means. I could afford it. So I go to go look at the car, you know, make a purchase or based on how I felt about the car. And I was like, I get there next day and they're like, yeah, we just sold it last night. And I'm like, dead ass? What? For real, bro? So I was kind of tight. I was like, but I mean, honestly, I did do some other research on other inventory that they had, and I saw this Mercedes. And I'm like, okay, cool. It's not what I want. It's whatever. Yeah. But then I completely like turned my mind off to the Mercedes. It was like, I'm getting the FRS. So like I said, I got there. They just said they sold it the night before. I'm like, wow, what a coincidence. So in my mind, I'm like, so I'm not, I tend to get trigger happy at car dealerships. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Like, damn, I want that one. I'm gonna have it. So I say, all right, let me take the Mercedes on the test drive. I'm test driving the Mercedes. It seems cool, you know, has a little kick to it. I'm like, all right, it's a little fast little thing, it's whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, I never been inside a luxury car. I mean, my dad has a BMW 5 Series, but I mean, that's the only luxury I've been close to, I guess. And my uncle has an Audi, so only luxury things I've really touched. But I never got inside a Mercedes-Benz before, so I'm like, cool. You know, let me try out this Mercedes-Benz. So I'm driving around. It seems fine. Everything's cool. I like the features. You know, I see the panoramic sunroof. I see the navigation. I'm a big stickler for navigation. I love navigation. I mean, sometimes it's not a thing anymore, but I love Navi, you know. So I'm like, cool. Everything's cool. Testing out. I like the interior. Not feeling leather seats, but it'll do. It's whatever. I like the, you know, the beige tan interior. It's pretty cool. So I see that the steering wheel goes up and down. I'm like, damn, that's tight, you know, cool. And then I'm thinking in my head, cool, I'll just make this my little project, you know, toy. Have fun with it, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it. So I signed the paperwork and everything. They want to, you know, clean up the car, put some fresh tires on it and stuff. So I said, okay. And meanwhile, I was in college. I just graduated college 2017. So that was my last semester. And this was kind of like my graduation present to myself. So I said, okay, cool. I'll come back, you know, later tonight to pick it up. And this is where, you know, things get iffy and funny. The day I bought my Benz. I should change it to, well, the night I picked it up, but whatever. So I'm feeling good, you know. I'm like, yes, this is cool. I got my car recently. I don't know if you know, but I did purchase a 2016 Chevy Colorado, brand new, not too long ago. So I'm like, you know, I don't want to really put too much strain and make my truck my daily driver. As much as people may disagree with me, it's a truck, whatever. I love my truck and I don't want to make it, you know, I want it to last very long and I preserve it. So shut up if you got a problem with this. I'm just joking. If you got a problem, let me know. You know, just comment in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about that. But that's how I felt. I said, you know, 2 cars, convenience. Other people may think it's stupid. People always tell me, you got 2 cars, but you can only drive one at a time. Whatever. Anyway, so I was like, bet, I'll come pick the car up later on tonight. Clean everything. So me and my girlfriend, we go to pick up the car, right? She was excited, so she wanted to drive it. So I said, whatever, go ahead, drive the car, whatever, drive it. I was in my deep down inside, I really wanted to drive the car, but I said, I'm just taking her back home. She can, whatever, enjoy your time. So I'm following her. She's driving the car. Then she says, I put up next to her. She says, the check engine light is on. I'm like, that's funny. It wasn't on when I drove the car. So I'm like, okay, first red flag. But another too serious. A lot of check engine lights come on. Maybe the gas tank is open or something like that. So we're driving. No, she doesn't let me know about anything else. Everything's fine. So I get to her house, drop her off. And I'm about to go meet my frat brothers at a march practice. And, show them my car. I'm excited. Show my guys my Mercedes, So I'm driving. And I get about, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes out from her house, and the car just shuts off. Just shuts off. I'm like, what the what? I was very tight. I was pissed off. I'm like, this is a brand new, it's not brand new, but it's a used car, certified pre-owned. I just got you. Why are you breaking down the day of? So I tried everything. I tried to think maybe it's the battery. If it's not, the lights, everything's on. Lights are fine. It's not the battery. Maybe it's gas. I got about half a tank in there, so it's not gas. Maybe it might just be old spark plug or something. Pretty sure they just did an inspection on the car. Everything should be fine. No, everything wasn't fine. But nothing wrong with spark plugs. Nothing was wrong with spark plugs. Nothing was wrong with the spark plugs, but everything was not fine. So I'm just boggled and I'm ticked off. So I call my salesman. Mind you, it's like 10 o'clock at night. Wake his ass up, bro. What's going on? I'm so sorry. Get it first thing tomorrow. Get it to the shop. I'm like, well, it can't start, so I'm probably gonna have to tell it to the shop. Whatever, right? So at this point, I'm just like, fuck it. Like, this is definitely a sign. I shouldn't have bought this car. I should have stuck with my ambition and went to look for another FRS. But everything does happen for a reason. Strong believer in that. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just see what happens. Go on with this. Honestly, I shouldn't be paying, in my mind, I shouldn't be paying for anything, period. I just bought the car, so whatever needs to be fixed, I'm not paying for it. Like, bang. Free stuff. So I get it towed to her house. I go sleep it off. Next couple of days, I get it towed to, because I was busy, I had work and school. So it took me about a day or two to really be free to get it towed back to Car Biz. So I got it towed back to Car Biz. They say something like, okay, this needs, a real looking at this. So they send it to Mercedes. So Mercedes takes a look at it. One of the timing belts in the engine was bad. Now this is where I talked about in my last video about things I love, how Mercedes-Benz vehicles know how to preserve themselves, which I love it. So when he even told me about this, I wasn't even that mad anymore. So the car had shut off to preserve itself from getting any worse because the belt was about to break or something like that. Like it was just a bad belt. It needed a new timing belt, one of the belts down there, and it was about to mess up the engine even more. So the car knew that, apparently, and shut itself off until it got fixed, which is perfectly fine. So then I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. And then I don't know, for some reason at this Mercedes-Benz dealership, my car really wasn't priority, obviously because it's from another dealership, but a third-party dealership at that. So, but they know the technicians there, so they're gonna do a solid for me, for my car. Everything's gonna be free, but it's gonna take some time, you know. No such thing as a free lunch. Maybe free, but then still cost is time. So I don't know if you guys know, when you buy a new car, you know, you get that temporary tag, and it takes about a week or two or however long to get your actual plates. So to give you an estimate of how long it took to get my car back, I got my car back with my actual plates on it. I'm like, all right, cool. Damn, wow. So car's doing fine, you know, everything's working out now. I'm not too mad about it, you know. Good things, great things. So then my fucking car, I don't know, this is about a week or 2 or 3 weeks after I got the car back. My cabin started smelling like gas, like gasoline. So I'm like, what the? It's another problem. Damn, why must it be another problem? Okay, it's another problem. So I'm like, and the funny thing is, what happened is I had just got this smell after I got gas. I'm thinking like, it's just me, I just got gas, you know, I need to get some new what's it called? But yeah, so I said like the gas, it starts with like gas in the cabin, and I thought that, I didn't know what to think, honestly. So I was a little upset that just got the car back not too long ago. Now something else wrong with it. So when I thought the problem was that I had just put gas in the car, so maybe it just smelled like gas just because I just got, you know, new tank gas, but that wasn't the case. It smelled like gas like the next day or two. So I told him, I took it back. Come to find out, the car needed a new gas line. So I was like, well, okay, it's fine. Fix it now, you know, fix it now while I don't gotta pay for nothing. So they definitely fixed that. I can't complain too much now about my issue that I had, you know. I was just upset that the night I got it, it broke down. So always make sure, you know, you try to get a full inspection of what you're about to buy before you do make that purchase. But honestly, I thought it was a sign, but I mean, maybe I shouldn't about the car. But like I said, I was in and out about when I got the car and how I bought the wrong car. I should have got a better car that I could better modify. But you know, I already did 2 modifications, so it's moving along. I'm happy. I'm either getting my car tinted next or getting a new grill. We're gonna see step by step, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, probably get it tinted. I don't know if you guys want to see a video of that, but something next. But yeah, definitely get the new black grill. That's gonna be hot. And just keep it going, honestly. Yeah, that is the funny story about the day that I bought my Benz. I don't know what the hell, just broke down. I don't know if you got any similar stories, you know, comment, let me know if the same thing happened to you, or you know, somebody happened to. But yeah, craziness. Like, never have I ever bought a car and it breaks down the same day. I mean, the car's not even that bad. It had 55,000 miles on it. I mean, how am I got now? I got 64,000. So I mean, and I heard Mercedes, you know, do last a long time. Take care of them like you should. You know, comment, let me know if that's right or wrong, but definitely think that it's a coincidence that day. Like, wow. Yeah, that's the crazy story I have on my BENZ. You know, like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what else you guys like to see. Hopefully you enjoyed my last video about why I like my BENZ. But I got some more views coming out, you know. Definitely trying to get this thing rolling. I'm going to talk about my truck. So you've been introduced to my real baby, my true baby. The Black Beast, I like to call her. I love that truck, boy. Oh my God. Love that truck. But yeah, make sure you tell everybody, subscribe to the channel. If they like the videos, let me know. If not, you know. Also, give a shout out to my girlfriend. Love her. Without her, I probably wouldn't have this camera because it was her idea to start a YouTube channel together. But I decided that I always wanted to talk about cars and stuff like that, my passion, and that I watch other guys, you know, before me make YouTube channels about car stuff. So I figured I'd do this on the side, aside from our big main channel, Mike and Tony. If you haven't seen our video, or if you've been into that type of stuff, you know, couples doing challenges and pranks and stuff on each other, and just funny couple stuff, you know, subscribe to our page. Here's the link. Click on the link to that page. But besides that, if you're a straight, you know, car head, motorhead, stick with me. All right, deuces. Chevy Crook out.